Hey everyone, it's been a while since we recorded last. Some shit went down. I had to take a break. So here's a little nice little recap thing that I have in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. They'll like recap the story and shit. Nice touch. I like that it's voice acted in SA2.
Yeah, I always forget it's not an SA1 every time I play SA1.
Yeah. Let's make a Tyler, let's make a Tyler tells a bad joke. I don't know. Tyler's been awake for 24 hours, so this one might be a little weird. We might actually, we're not sure we're gonna post this actually, because, it might turn out like shit.
Tails is going around just like murdering everybody in the city. Destroying
he's destroying these cars
of property. I mean, this dude for an 8-year-old is just going on an absolute murder spree.
8-year-old terrorist.
Or is it 10-year-old? 8 or 10? I don't remember.
No, it's 8. Tails is 8. I know this shit, okay? Amy's 12, but she was originally 8 in Sonic CD or some shit, and I know Rouge is 18. I think the manual got it wrong in Sonic Heroes because people insist she's 18, and I'm really hoping she is because, oh boy.
I thought she was like, for some reason I thought she was either 17 or 19. But I mean, again, the Sonic ages are just so fucking weird anyways.
I think Tyler's had enough of our bullshit in this video.
I don't know. Maybe I can't properly think about the bullshit or not.
The bullshit, man.
It did not take Tails long to get out of that city, did it?
No, what city?
Well, isn't that like a little bit of the city, and now he
okay.
Immediately is on this world's worst highway.
It's a fucking game.
No, I know. It's just I
just realized this is. I forgot for a long time that this was that this is kind of weird because like usually Sonic and Shadow will have mirror opposites of a stage, or Eggman and Tails, or Rouge and Knuckles. But no, this time it's like Tails is going through the same area as Shadow, but in a different location, sort of.
Okay, let's take Radical Highway and make it shit.
Yeah, it's like Tails is the second worst character in this game. It's almost like he wasn't supposed to be playable.
Jeez, I wonder why it feels like that.
I was thinking like about like the process of that, and they were like, okay, just put Tails in a mech because we can't afford to like make him fly and make that shit work, so just reuse Eggman's assets. And he was like, well, isn't it kind of weird to have like 2 counterparts in the Dark Story, not 3? And he's like, fine, whatever, just find some fucking concept art and make that a character. And you know, and then the internet made it fucky. The internet made it fucky alarm, sir. You know, Bowsed, you know? It was a funny sketch. You know, Pro CD, Sung Wan, you know?
Yes, I know. People
Tyler's
people
really
want to
had
fuck
enough
everything.
of my bullshit today.
People want to fuck everything.
I wonder why.
Because they have genitalia that they need to
like pick up a lot of green chaos drives. I'll go out of my way to get green chaos drives because it's just you know,
because they're green.
No, because they do the speed stat, and I was wanting to get a speed chow. Like I was thinking we'd do a chow video, but I guess we won't. But I figured I'd raise the chow anyway. You know, give me a reason to come back every once in a while. This part was a bitch, by the way, because Tails walks up so slowly, and I'm like, gosh darn it, I want to fucking... I messed this up twice, and I'm like, fuck.
Like that?
What, Tyler?
I said messed it up with that.
Yeah, I fell down twice, and third time's the charm, you know. There's another green chaos drive. That's nice. Have we explained how the animals work in the Chow Garden? They'll like reduce one stat and raise another one way more.
Also, they make your chow a furry.
Tyler, what is it with you and sex jokes even? You're fucking exhausted and you're making a sex joke.
I make more sex jokes when I'm tired. Sometimes I don't even make a joke. I'll just be like,
why you gotta kink shame people, Tyler?
what are you talking about? I don't kink shame. Unless I feel like it.
I don't know, man. I just think you of all people shouldn't be kink shame.
The only kink
Can't
shame
say that
I
word.
do is people who are attracted to Oma Chow.
Oh, jeez.
No,
Sounds like a bad one.
Like, that's weird. Like no.
Yeah, robot on top of, like, I don't know, it just... I didn't know, going back to this game, I didn't know that Tails and Eggman would sometimes, like, really get going. Like, they would accelerate a lot if you go in a straight line. Doesn't work uphill, though, apparently. I was trying to
This
hear,
is
and
the
it didn't
worst.
really work.
This is the worst fucking road I've ever seen.
Have we talked about that one image on, like, Twitter where, like, they were talking about, like, China having some sort of freeway and it looked like something out of Sonic the Hedgehog and someone was like, did Sega design it for them?
And now he's back in the city.
Why did he go around in a circle? It's like
He's trying to just kill as many people as he can.
So this is a genocide route?
Yes, Tails
I
is
love
going
me some
genocide
Undertale.
route. Undertales.
Did you know there's like a kinky version of Undertale on AU that's called Undertale, Tail?
That doesn't surprise me.
There's one that's even worse apparently. I think it's called Lust Tale. But I've never looked it up because I don't want to.
Sure.
It sounds bad. Lust is bad, okay?
Is there more jokes that Sans makes about like boning?
I think he does that, yeah, in one of the comics I saw. I wasn't proud to see it, but like he looks up like Frisk is like an adult in that comic, I hope.
Well, I would hope
Pray
so.
to God. And he's like looking at her panties when Papyrus carries her off. Them off. Well, it's a girl in the comic, but you know.
No, I know what you mean.
It's a headcanon, you know. And anyway, so he was looking up like the female Frisk's skirt because of Papyrus carrying them off because they got captured too easily or something. Because if you fail that, if you fail that mission, Papyrus will not kill you. He's the only character in the game that consistently does not kill you.
Because he's amazing.
On any route. Yeah, he's the best character in the game. I didn't know I wanted him in Deltarune so badly until between chapter 1 and chapter 2 of Deltarune. I was really happy to see Sans, you know.
Sure.
He's a great character.
No, I know. I don't know. I get any. I 100% get any kind of Papyrus love. I just I can't. You're like, you know, when you're talking about a game though, I have never played. Well, I've not really played Deltarune. I've not played it. So.
No, it's not. It's not a spoiler. It's not a major spoiler. You just see him in the.
No, I know. It was just funny because they're like, yeah, no, that you know, no.
You know,
I'll take your word for it though.
You should probably do those that return to whatever bullshit. I forget. It's like I find it weird that the emeralds sometimes just float in the air. Like I understand having to dig for them from a gameplay perspective, but it's so weird to see them.
I mean, they're magical.
We're both tired. We're both tired. I didn't know I was this tired until like 5 minutes before we started this shit.
Well, I mean, we're watching it. We're not. It's not helping that we're watching like one of the worst Knuckles levels. It probably my least favorite because even though the one in
this one is my least favorite too.
Worse, Yeah, I just don't like water, so... Like,
No, it's
this
not even
does
the water.
help.
I just think this level sucks because, like,
It's poorly designed, but the water
I
does
think it
not
has
help for
cool
me.
concepts. Like the water level, I actually like in concept. Like that, you can like something in concept and not execution. And this
Here's
is
the
one of
other
those things
thing.
where I think it's really cool, but actually playing it, it's like it takes forever.
Here's the other thing, though. This has the exact same water rising gimmick as Ocarina of Time's Water Temple. So, yeah.
I heard that was bad, but not as bad as like Labyrinth from Sonic 1.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, they're two completely things. I mean, it's
You're talking about
really
boring
compare
versus
that,
frustrating because I've never played Ocarina of Time.
Right?
You're gonna
Yeah,
call me a
no.
swine.
I mean, I should say though, the 3D version has made it better. One of the big problems with it is, in order to change the levels, you have to go to these certain areas and the certain levels, and you have to play the Zelda's Lullaby. However, if you
Well, I almost got out of here without drowning.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Knuckles.
But in order to, anyways though, in order to do that, you have to.
This place looks familiar.
Again, you have to pull out your ocarina. So you have to have your ocarina set. You have to pull it out, and then the
I have
other
no idea what you're
problem
talking
is
about.
the ocarina is an item, right?
Yeah, I know that, but like, I don't know how it works like at all. Like I've never
Well,
played the fucking
just think
game.
about it this way. Think about it as any other item that you play. Think of it as the I got the
Put
ocarina
this in a
on,
Link to the Past terms for me, damn it.
the flute.
I don't think I've gotten that far.
Well, think of it in Link's Awakening, right? You're watching me playing that. I got the ocarina there, and I can, if I want to like use it to like fly away somewhere, I just have to switch the item to it, right?
Yeah.
Right. Anyways, so in Ocarina of Time, it's an item like that. So I'm going through a normal level. You want to raise the level, though. You have to go to the area, and then you raise it. Now, the other problem is that not only that, but you also have to, in order to walk through the water near the bottom and everything, you have to use another item, which is the iron boots, which is on. You have to go to a separate separate select screen in the menu and put it onto an item slot, but you're gonna have to constantly swap them out.
I have to interrupt you for a second to say that I know the emerald's right there, but I wanted to get this item so the last story isn't a total bitch in the ass.
I just thought you were being an idiot. But anyways,
No, I know it was right there. I don't want to go through last story without getting the air necklace.
Okay.
Continue.
I don't think I even knew that was a thing that existed. So.
You didn't know about the air necklace? You just beat the... Oh my god.
I barely got any of the items for Knuckles.
You didn't even get the sunglasses? What the fuck? Why would you not get the sunglasses?
I said barely any. I got, I think the ones that were
The shovel claw, obviously, because it's mandatory.
Yeah.
And the iron knuckle, whatever.
I don't think I ever found it. Like I've seen the pictures of like online of like Knuckles just completely covered in shit. Like he looks ridiculous, like in those cutscenes where he's got all the shit on, and I'm just like, whoa, yeah, that looks terrible.
Yeah,
That's not.
The iron knuckles on top of the shovel claw. I will agree, is kind of tacky, but I don't know. I kind of like the sunglasses.
I mean, he didn't get his hat. I mean, if he had the hat, I would forgive everything else.
We were having a conversation the other day about the hat, and you're really obsessed with it.
The hat is cool. Okay.
Might have a problem.
Okay, so anyways, though, my point is that yeah, in Ocarina of Time, there you have.
Why have we been talking about this for 10 minutes? This isn't the game that we're playing.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, it's horrible item management. Basically, it's an absolute slog to get through, and it's very annoying. It is slightly fixed in Ocarina of Time 3D though, because the ocarina is always—it's not an item on there, and neither is the iron boots. they're separate things on the touchscreen that basically you can do at any time. Also, you can walk faster with the iron boots, which also helps. So a lot of that is kind of fixed, but the design itself is still not great.
This do be taking a while because I drowned earlier.
I could have also talked about Majora's Mask's water temple, you know? Except I don't want to. I don't want to remember that thing. That thing was awful. Majora's Mask has terrible dungeons.
I feel like when we talk about like ice levels versus water levels, it's like talking about which poison you would rather drink.
I mean, kind of, I guess. But
it reminds me. I was thinking about this earlier today. There was this conversation a classmate and I had, like, or that several of us had in high school. Someone was trying to convince us that burning to death was like one of the easiest or painlessest ways to die because supposedly, and he was wrong, probably, but supposedly you like supposedly your nerves are destroyed so you can't feel it, but like as one of the other classmates pointed out, he was like, well, what about the nerves next to your hand? Like if your arm's on fire, what happens to your torso's nerves? He was like, and he had to think about it for a minute. He was like, oh, he realized it wasn't at all painless.
What the fuck were you guys doing in school there?
Oh, you know, we just talk. We talk about sex all the fucking time, Tyler. We talk about Yugi killing people and fucking furries having sex with each other.
I don't have like serious discussions about, hey, what's the least painful way to die? Burn to death. Well, if you do burn to death, this happens. You suffocate, this happens. What the hell? I didn't have that kind of shit.
No, we were talking about. Oh, I can't remember. This has been a real clusterfuck. It started off kind of boring because you were like dead on the inside, but this is kind of funny now. I'm still waiting for the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh to make that Spider-Man and Iron Man comic, so I can see if somebody gets burned alive, like in Yu-Gi-Oh Chapter 4.
Yeah, probably not, but
I wish.
Well, yeah.
That'd be badass.
Maybe if they include Human Torch.
Damn it! Wait, I thought I wasn't owned by Marvel anymore. I thought Fox got bought.
I mean, even then, comic rights would still be Marvel. It was just movies.
Oh, I was thinking of the movies. So we talk about like, why is this level still going on?
Because it's shit?
Yeah, it is shit. I'm starting to see why you hate the water levels, because it was so good when I was a kid, and now it's shit.
I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Knuckles levels in general. I don't really like the...
Why is he even your favorite character then? Like, has he ever...
Okay, I didn't start. I did not start with the adventure games. Okay, I was actually, when I finally got to play the adventure games, I was actually quite disappointed how Knuckles was given these kind of levels. So I was like, I don't like that. I mean, whatever.
Oh, thank God we're finally almost done with this fucking level.
Yeah. Kind of gotten over it, but yeah, I didn't like that at first.
I thought you were going to say you were disappointed. I'm like, I thought this was your second favorite Sonic game or something.
Third favorite, second favorite. But
yeah, I was about to say, you told me explicitly it was your second favorite Sonic game ever, and I'm like, wow, I'm kind of impressed because SA1 is kind of better.
It's mostly the story. I love the story and the music.
I love I love the character moments in this game, like which are a part of the story. But overall, I think SA1 is like slightly better in terms of story because I feel like there are some aspects that some people would be like, this kind of doesn't make sense in SA2, more so than SA1. Not that SA1 was like perfect or anything, but
Yeah, no, I agree. I just don't give a shit. I'm just like, yeah, warts and all, I don't care. I love it. I love this ridiculous story.
I guess we're at the end here.
Yep, 3 seconds here.
See you, everybody.
Yep, bye.